Very strange anyway, and in fact, yes, he loses the drive because David Gonzalez picks up.
Oh, God! The front almost, but Mitani lost a place, as did Morelli, trying to avoid him essentially. Or did someone just now been pushed back to 8th position? So it's actually 1, 2, 3 in the championship, and the 5th one. Pratama does not give an inch. Does he look at him? Look at him! And Zen Mitani break a bit earlier, I'm not sure, but whatever the case is, Pugliese now starts in the second ride of the championship. Beñat Fernandez into 4th place in the race, just behind him, all the way. He's in 2nd place now.
Where did he come from? Out of the slipstream. What a brilliant move! Absolutely.
With David Gonzalez just behind, Pratama back up to 4th,
and
from near enough the back row of the grid. What a ride this is from Beñat.
Absolutely fantastic.
And Pratama straight up the inside again of Gonzalez.
Danish and Pratama are right together there. They're sorting themselves out for the 2nd place in the car. He's superb, and a great run from Hakim Danish as well. You know, Hakim,
tenacious.
That's right, and these lot are mucking each other around now and giving a breathing stage for Uriarte. But
Danish up into 5th now as well, just off the back of this group. He's the real beneficiary of the...
He started the year with 5 2nd places and then a win. He can do it. It's just, where did that come from? Absolutely superb.
Absolute cracker that was. And we see, unfortunately, KJ Moda, the melee that ensued, turns 1 and 2. But it's Pugliese now leading.
The mental thing that has messed up the recent races for the Malaysian. He's obviously...
Yane's gone down at turn 8 this time. That's a shame for him. He actually qualified down in 16th position.
In front of the home crowd, and there's plenty of people to cheer him on this weekend. He wasn't thrilled with yesterday's race at all. Expunge that from his brain now, and he is battling for the lead.
It's such a different dynamic position, which is a darn sight better than he's been doing lately.
3 abreast there it is. But this is his chance to sign in front of his home crowd. Oh, and he's looking different.
From being the predator and the prey, you know, they were chasing him all the time.
Veda Pratama,
look who's just behind him. Hakim Danish round the outside of Veda Pratama.
I mean, they've been weaving and bucking around there as he on the brakes, but he get it
throughout the season. But now he's on the back foot again. Uriarte's the one with more things to lose. Danish arrives on scene to try and stake his claim in a
gets it turned okay.
We've got Veda Pratama just losing a place to Danish there, say, with a 4 points gap out the lead, and it's amazing how that could just change a rider's mentality. Gasp bid for the title.
That's right, and of course, you know, he's still trying to keep his cup.
So Danish, well, this is what happens then. Danish back to his very best. He moves alongside Brian.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Uriarte is very strong mentally and hopes alive, but he's also trying to keep 2nd place. He's trying to battle 2nd place with
when Uriarte looks up the inside of Curvone but thinks better of it. Well, with 1st place in the...
You see, he actually had the better line than Veda through there. He got the drive out of it with Veda Pratama.
Yeah, some international pride there at stake between Malaysia and Indonesia. Championship lost. Danish now really wants that 2nd place to move up into the Moto3 World Champion.
Veda caught him going into the corner, but Brian Uriarte flicked it right and then left onto the back straight.
Well, I'll tell you what, full throttle through Curvone with it there, goes a little bit wide onto the green then, so he might himself have a track limits warning in 7th as Morelli gets moved wide by Pratama.
Yeah, Pratama's,
a couple of damp patches there. They're not short of any kind of courage at 8:53 in the morning hearing, but they have officially been caught by the others. They've now got car pushing on their tail, car pushing moving up the inside, potentially.
He's got his serious face on now, hasn't he? You know, he's not mucking around anymore. He knows that he's got
Misano then. So Uriarte, crown champion yesterday, in it for the win here today. Certainly of Morelli, but also potentially Daniel as well. Not quite, as we see Morelli get pushed
to finish in front of Brian Uriarte if he's going to keep these cup hopes alive.
As well wants to sign off from Rookies Cup as the equal most successful ride now by Beñat Fernandez moving up the inside. Danish side by side with Morelli. Well,
inside line,
looking up the inside. Rookie ever, what a title that would be heading up to Moto3 next year.
At the moment it stands
in the background too.
So Uriarte leads from Gonzalez. I wonder now if
it's turn 8. This is where we saw Beñat Fernandez and Christian Daniel go down. Such an inviting
with Andrew Piqueras on 11 and Brian Uriarte has 10. So Gonzalez has got with the fellow Spanish one. If the two Spanish can make a break for it, they
in corner. Such a weird line to go into it. It's cambered as well, isn't it? And very, very odd.
With David Gonzalez right on his tail. Veda Pratama in third place. They flash across the start and finish line for the first. Got the slightest advantage over Veda Pratama in third place.
But they were half a second slower.
Look at that. That's different.
Yeah, you see different line choices. And wow, Morelli had to check up there. He's lost a big place there to
first time.
Christian Daniel Jr. can now take his long lap penalty. He's down in 14th place. Last time around, Bankar pushing Peter, the Yugoslavian rider. Mitani, that was a bit of an error really from Morelli, just going that far inside. He is the American, so he's got a couple of laps to actually try and take that. Got pushed back, Kyrgyzstani rider, sorry.
Yeah, look at this stuff, side by side.
He really didn't anticipate the other riders just completely chopping the front end of his bike off.
No, that's right. And he got
through the order to 14th on that opening lap, not the one he would have wanted. Meanwhile, Beñat Fernandez, who he came
and hard on the brakes, the back end of the KTM hopping around there as he's picked up the inside line on Pratama there as well to take second place.
Collided with yesterday up into 11th place now.
Yes, I say Beñat had a Brian turns it into the first right-hander, and Agostinelli has got
Gonzalez just going a bit wide, and there Pratama doesn't need a
wrenched arm yesterday, but it doesn't seem to be slowing down at the moment. He's doing very well.
So we
a long lap penalty.
Yeah, that'll be a track limits thing as well, and it'll probably be the second invitation, does he?
Yeah.
Instant between Beñat and Christian. Have Danish in 7th place, just behind Marco Morelli, up 3 places from his stuff. Surely it'll be the final corner where there isn't really a lip. It'll be the first turn as well, to be reviewed after the race, so clearly a bit of a collision going down on the gravel there. Starting point on the grid, Luca Agostinelli, the number 9, the Vietnamese rider in 8th position. That'll be where these riders are getting caught out.
Right, side by side then on the brakes. This is, yeah, and I think it'll be interesting to see now. I wonder whether Gonzalez, Pratama and Uriarte can break away.
This is by far the best we've seen from him so far this year. Really great to see. And this is what
where Brian was so late yesterday and won the race, but this time it's Gonzalez here. These guys have got the pace. They qualified 1, 2, 3. And if
it's about, you got that one more opportunity to potentially come back yesterday. You can
who gets underneath him to take the lead. Keep off the green. Indecisive Mitani, Morbidelli and Koken.